Tesco falls under the third-tier sector and it is a public limited company that was incorporated in 1947. Currently, Tesco has over 420,000 employees. Tesco provides goods and services to the public in Ireland and the UK, and it is headquartered in the UK. The company's businesses are inclusive of Tesco UK, Tesco Czech Republic, Tesco Ireland, Tesco Hungary, Tesco Malaysia, Tesco Bank, Tesco Poland and Tesco Slovakia. Tesco is involved in the business of retailing and associations with other retail activities such as retail banking and insurance services. Tesco's mission statement is mainly orientated around serving shoppers a little bit better every day. Tesco's aim is to keep the mission statement simple with the goal to help customers enjoy better quality of life and easier way of living by providing great products with great value. Tesco's values have been essential for their growth and success. Their core values consist of understanding their customers, being first to meet their customers' needs, acting responsibly for their communities. Abercrombie & Fitch is an American lifestyle retailer that was founded in 1892. Their culture is focused on being welcoming, diverse and inclusive. They are a retailer that celebrates uniqueness and individuality through their environment and products. Abercrombie & Fitch's values are commitment to quality. They strive to be the best while remaining humble and dedicated with a focus on achieving high standards. They have an always forward approach by committing to integrity, supporting communities, taking action, cultivating leaders, coaches and mentors. Authentic goodness. They are optimistic, resilient and supportive of the environments, encouraging innovation and learning from mistakes. CSR and sustainability issues affecting the retail sector. The fashion industry is the second largest polluter of clean water globally after agriculture. The fashion industry has grown by over 4% on a yearly rate since 2011. This is set to increase due to its growth with e-commerce. It has had a hugely negative economic impact due to its effects on human health, animals and the planet. The apparel industry employs around 300 million people plus around the world, mainly in poor or less developed countries. This is due to cheap labour. Due to the poor quality of these clothes are worn only a few times before they need to be disposed of again. This results in a short lifespan. Food production contributes to climate change and water scarcity. Agriculture and food production are one of the biggest sources of carbon pollution. The production of livestock accounts for 31% of food emissions. Reducing food emission is a large challenge globally. One of the solutions to this has been the increased amount of people opting for vegetarian or vegan lifestyles. This has been an extremely effective way for people to help reduce their carbon footprint. Other changes are as follows. Use natural resources efficiently, protect the quality of natural resources, protect marine resources, making more use of environment-efficient food packaging and increased reduction of food waste. Sustainability issues that are affecting Tesco and Abercrombie & Fitch. Tesco are currently not supporting fully recyclable packaging in store, although they do have a plan by the year 2025 that they will be 100% in support of fully recyclable packaging. Abercrombie & Fitch have recently announced that they are part of the United Nations Global Compact, which is the world's largest corporate citizenship and sustainability initiative. This initiative addresses issues such as poverty, inequality, climate and environmental degradation. Like Tesco, there are current sustainability plan that will be in development with the goal to be fully impactful by 2025.
Standards for CSR sustainability communication for both companies. Tesco standards for CSR sustainability communication. The company has many branches across the world. Its success can majorly be attributed to its corporate culture and sustainable communication. Tesco's policy focuses on loyalty from the customers and as such conduct its business in ethical manners. The policy maintains a strict code of conduct of staff and suppliers to protect the environment. It uses its commercial strength to apply these policies in practice. Abercrombie & Fitch standards for CSR sustainability communication. A&F reiterates its commitment to protecting diversity among all stakeholders and customers. Regarding social sustainability, A&F focuses on maintaining international human and labor rights. The company expresses its commitment to conducting business with honesty and dignity for human rights. The firm also ensures environmental sustainability through practices that reduce their environmental footprint. The company focuses on long-term sustainable partnership, and this policy has a lot of similarity with Tesco's. Both companies reporting of CSR. Tesco has a team of cross-functional senior executives which provides leadership on CSR. Tesco has a reward system called Club Card which collects consumer data used to provide specific services to customers. Tesco also encourages their employees to take part in social development activities. It ensures recycling of energy resources and make use of organic, thus promoting environmental conservation. The drivers of CSR at Tesco include globalization of its markets and employment of communication technology globally. Reporting of CSR in A&F. A&F current CSR policies show its commitments towards safeguarding the environment. It embraces the 3Rs concept of reduce, reuse, and recycle to limit the size of its carbon footprint. A&F provides proper working conditions and hence promoting the social sustainability. On matter of community development, the company has donated to local charities and taken part in the local fundraising events. Tesco's response to COVID-19. The company's response was changing the way they serve their customers. The firm has increased the number of home delivery for online grocery shopping. This has been boosted by increasing their click plus collect slots. 12,000 new staff have also been employed to pick these orders with around 4,000 drivers to deliver them. A&F respond to COVID-19. Measures that have been put in place focuses on the well-being of the customers. The firm temporarily closed its stores in the COVID-19 in the hot region of US. The firm is encouraging its customers to shop online, as opposed to Tesco's policy that have been the addition of the staff. A&F has furloughed staff in North America and EMEA regions. The company argues that there is less demand from customers during the COVID-19.
SDGs were set in 2015 by United Nations General Assembly and are intended to be achieved by 2030, a pledge to leave no one behind. SDGs are designed to bring the world to several life-changing cures, including poverty, hunger, AIDS, discrimination against women and girls. SDGs are a blueprint to achieve a better future and address the challenges facing the world. Tesco initiatives such as Zero Hunger and Climate Action are applauded widely in the retail sector, which encourages other retail businesses to drive similar sustainable development goals. While A&F SDGs include no poverty and partnership for the goals with different businesses and agencies. Tesco developed a zero deforestation soil transition plan in 2018. By the end of 2020, all American soy used in Tesco UK will be certified to a zero deforestation. Tesco plans to reduce direct and indirect greenhouse gas emission by 60% by 2025. Tesco also committed to reduce Scope 3 greenhouse gases by 17% by 2030. A&F is committed to help education and environmental organizations which align with SDGs. Since 2016, A&F has held an annual Earth Day pop-up in April to educate the associates, engage them in sustainability work, and provide them with insight where they can be active in the environmental space. A&F began working with World Vision in 2013 and contributed to the organization Gift in Kind program. A&F donates unused and undamaged products to people in need. A&F has donated more than $14 million of clothing since its partnership with World Vision and looks forward to to a long-term relationship with World Vision. Tesco and A&F should undertake a risk assessment in supply chain and third-party business relationships. Tesco and A&F have an opportunity to partner with world largest humanitarian organizations such as Save the Children and World Health Organization, etc. A&F may attract great talent from its workers by mere motivation. Incorporating SDGs may help A&F and Tesco experience a rapid growth in retail trade.
Tesco is in stage 3 innovations. It is shown through cares about human rights and labor standards. Tesco has helped 450,000 people through specific programs such as children education, women empowerment, and access to medical care. Second, Tesco created an online community for Tesco suppliers to share ideas, be innovative, and drive sustainability. Finally, Tesco has shown its concern for the environment by reducing carbon intensity in each store and distribution centers. They also work with suppliers to find solutions to improve carbon, water, and biodiversity. A&F was attempting to integrate citizenship through its business. A&F commit that they will have responsibly sourcing material from recycled fibers such as cotton, polyester, and linen. A&F also reduced 30% water use in denim and work with their vendor partners on training programs including human trafficking prevention, health, and well-being. A&F has built a corporate social responsibility committee to provide oversight of the company attention to issues of social responsibilities.
So I'm going to just talk about Tesco and Abercrombie's weaknesses and opportunities. So Tesco's weaknesses, they're involved in a major accounting scandal in 2014 where they overstated profits by £326 million, which shows lack of respect for investors. Furthermore, cost cutting. They dismissed 4% of full-time staff in 2019-20, which doesn't reflect well for their employees or their care for them. However, on the opportunity side, they could expand their Jack's business. This is a low-cost alternative to Aldi and Lidl, and it could create much employment for areas and help many families on budgets. Furthermore, they could expand their online shopping, which would help supporting the elderly and vulnerable in communities. For Abercrombie then, their weaknesses: employee management, poor labour practices. So they have been involved in attempting to get staff to pay for their own uniforms, which would be Abercrombie and Fitch branded, out of their own pocket, which isn't right. Furthermore, they have been involved in bold advertising in the past, which involved nude men and so on, which led to dissatisfied customers. However, on the opportunity side, they could get involved in fair trade, so paying workers better in developing countries and providing better conditions. And furthermore, they could do more for the environment, such as recycling fabrics and reducing shipping, so producing more goods in the US.
Due to Tesco and A&F weakness, some improvements are suggested. For Tesco, they need to develop a transparent, clear financial reporting system for all stakeholders to follow. This will create trust in stakeholders. And they need a new strategy to boost net income instead of cutting 9,000 jobs. Their employees need a safe place to work. For A&F, raising the awareness of employees about human rights through propaganda sessions. And they need to create an environmental protection message by advertising products using recycled materials.
As for collaborations, Tesco could work with charities. This would help to donate surplus or expiring food to homeless or those struggling financially. Also, they could work with health services, public health services such as the HSE and NHS. This would result in many consumers taking up healthy eating. And then as for Abercrombie, they could collaborate with Pearly for the Ocean. So then they could use recycled ocean plastic to make more
fabrics and clothes, and furthermore they could work with online influencers to encourage sustainability and to recycle old